Well, Christine, as you saw in the demonstration we gave you before, it's a method to help speed up the process, to make it more secure, to ensure that there are no clerical errors where somebody comes and votes twice because there's been a clerical error and you've been crossed out, or somebody impersonates you. So the benefits are one, it makes it much quicker to identify who the person is, identify where on the actual register you're situated, so the clerks can then issue you with a ballot paper or a voting paper in the case of a referendum. It is totally secret. There is no data at all being gathered. The laptop itself is a dumb terminal. It does not record anything at all. The only thing it records is that the vote paper has been issued to you for you to use. It does not in any way. It's not Big Brother watching you in any way at all. So it's something to help speed up the process, make it more secure, and because of COVID as well, to keep social distancing, because all the person has to do is come with their ID card and tap it onto the card reader.
But so they need to take their ID card, obviously, even if expired.
Yes, even if the ID card is expired, the actual chip within the ID card is still readable by the card reader, so that can be used. But let me hasten to add, yes, please, I recommend people to bring their ID card with them. But if you don't have an ID card, don't worry, don't fret, that we can identify you using your date of birth. So that if you don't bring your ID card or you forget to bring your ID card, fear not, we will be able to process you as well.
And it will actually flag if you're at the wrong voting station or if it's the wrong person voting.
Yes, I mean, the developers from the government's IT department have done a very good job in preparing this. They've it's very good, because if you go to the wrong polling station, you'll have a warning flashing up at the bottom of the screen saying, error, stop, this person is at the wrong polling station. Tell him to go to the voting station number, whatever it is. If you've already voted, it will tell you this person has already voted, or rather has been issued with a voting paper. If you have applied for a postal vote, it will tell you, sorry, please do not issue this person with a voting paper, because a postal voting paper has been issued to that person. So there are a lot of checks and balances to ensure that no mistakes are actually made on voting day.
Everything's closed. The postal voting is closed, proxy voting is closed. How has it gone? What's been the response in terms of postal vote, which is perhaps what you'd know the most?
It's been a bit disappointing, I think. I was expecting a much higher postal vote, because remember, I've come up all the time saying, because of COVID, if you're not comfortable with going to a polling station or a voting station, apply for a postal vote. And the turnout or the response rather, has not been as high as I would have thought. If memory serves me right, I think we have under 300 postal votes. But if memory serves me right, I've had a lot of figures going through my head over the last few days.